This is our version of a recipe from the treasured Armenian recipes called Izmir kefta, known in our family as Marty's Armenian meatballs. It starts out in our version with about 3 pounds of organic ground beef, the good stuff. It then goes to 4 tablespoons of good breadcrumbs, a clove or 2 of mashed garlic or minced garlic, then 2/3 teaspoon of cumin, 2 eggs, 2/3 teaspoon of chemin, optional about cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of salt, a 1/2 cup of tomato sauce, and pepper and paprika to taste. Now we'll assemble the ingredients. With the meat and the garlic already in the bowl, we add the mixed eggs and then the mixture of breadcrumbs, cumin, chemin, and salt, which goes right into the wet mixture, and then starts the hand mixing with very clean hands.
Black pepper sometime, just a touch of black pepper. It says in the recipe you do it by taste, but I'm not sure what that means with pepper. There we go. And a little paprika. Okay. And then, go for a watch. And then we just dive in. All set? This. Squishing it up with your fingers. Cheat it just like it's a chud egg.
Until the mixture is fully mixed and moist and ready to shape.
But more importantly, as you can tell by the feel, it starts to stiffen. That's what you're waiting for. Just keep going at it, and it starts out very soft, and then as you mix it more and more, it starts to get stiff. Sometimes I add more breadcrumbs at this point, if it doesn't stiffen up fast enough for me. But I think we're going to be okay with this batch.
It also is pulling away from the side of the bowl. So
it's like chud egg, right?
Yes. Can we start now?
I think we're about done. Yep. Okay, so you take about this much meat. Just kind of eyeball it. There's no specific size. Just roll it around in your hands and make it into like an oblong or a cigar shape if you like. And then just put it into the pan. And then put it next to the pan, right next to this one. And what you're doing is you go around this way so you know which ones went in first. Because they cook while you're rolling them, and they'll be done before you get to the end of the meat.
And the pan is holding a heated amount, about 2 tablespoons of butter and an equal amount of olive oil.
We're going to same direction. A good amount of olive oil. Yep. That way, you can put those in the middle now. In the middle. Mm-hmm. And then there's a bunch of meatball up in that.
So these are in the shape of ovals, large jelly beans, or Easter eggs, whatever you want to describe it. Because the meatballs have been placed in the pan in a particular sequence, you can start to roll them over when they brown on one side, and then you know which ones to roll over next. The meatballs, which are still shaped roughly like eggs or jelly beans, are just finished crisping up in the pan. And I wish you could smell the wonderful aroma. Now all the meatballs have been emptied from the pan, and they await nearby. And you pour the tomato sauce enough to fill the bottom of the pan, and you mix it with all the juices that are already in there. Then you return the meatballs one by one to simmer in the delicious tomato juice. So for about 5 minutes, your 3 dozen or so meatballs can simmer in the tomato juice. And then what happens?
Then you cover them, turn off the flame, let them simmer for cool off time, 10 minutes, and then they're ready to eat. Abundanza. Okay, now, a lot of people the meatballs are delicious all by themselves, but if you're Armenian and you like to do it right, you take a little yogurt, maybe 3-4 tablespoons full, add a little garlic to it, minced garlic, either chopped fresh garlic or just little minced garlic. Mix the two together, and you've got the world's easiest sauce. Put this on top of the meatballs. You'll absolutely love it. And as they say in Armenian, prometsek, which is abundant.
And what you have is a perfect Marty's Armenian meatball serving.